Continuing on with one thing that did happen early on in the week that I did make a TikTok on, but I didn't get the chance to talk about it. Is Christopher Nolan. We got to announce what his next movie is going to be, the plot details involved, and dude, I went crazy. So there's a lot of angles we could hit with this. So we know Christopher Nolan has a new movie up and coming, and we were all wondering what the movie would be. Let me see if I can find them. There was two going theories, right, of what the Christopher Nolan movie was going to be, and it was either going to be a movie inspired by an old helicopter '90s movie, and it would have Matt Damon, Tom Holland. Someone made this poster like uh, the good thing about Christopher Nolan fans is they do hard work when it comes to these fans. This poster was pretty cool. If not, it was going to be a vampire story, and this was the other poster that they made up for it. Both of them would have been sick directions. When I first saw that he was going to be doing the Odyssey, I jumped up and down. I had a little bit of excitement. I went crazy because, yes, the only time I paid attention in English class, because don't think I was a smart old boy or student for knowing what the Odyssey was, okay? Only reason I paid attention is because as a kid, one of my favorite movies was Disney's Hercules. And so ever since then, obsessed and loved Greek mythology. So I knew what the Odyssey was, and I knew what that story untold. And it's here, if you don't know, just an idea, described as a mythic action epic that follows the tale of Odysseus and his 10-year journey home after the Trojan War, starring Tom Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Lupita Nyong'o, and Robert Pattinson. Rob Christopher Nolan getting into Greek mythology, bro. I am living a dream now. Tom Holland is not going to have as big of a role as I thought. He'll still be a big prominent character. It looks like he's most likely going to be playing Odysseus' son in the story. And Odysseus will be played by Matt Damon. But like, one thing that this excites me is Christopher Nolan has been a man, because like, let's look at his filmography. Christopher Nolan has been a man who likes to do grounded stories. Even when he gets a little fantastical and out there, it is grounded in some sort of accurate information. Like if we look at Interstellar, that's filled with so many scientific theories and real world science about how time travel could work on different planets and space-time continuum. Like there is actual groundedness that goes into it. Same even with Tenet and things like that, Inception. There's that. When you go on to Greek mythology, dude, you have Zeus, you have Poseidon, you have one-eyed Cyclopses. I cannot believe we're about to see Christopher Nolan's take on a mythological world where he can kind of abandon some of that real world goodness. Now, I'm not going to lie. There are theories that the Odyssey was like a real story that happened. And there's even science behind it where like things mentioned in the Odyssey story actually correlate. There's like plants and stuff. I really hope Christopher Nolan is not going to take the grounded route with the Odyssey and try to give us the realistic explanation of how this story came about. But it's a possibility, right? But either way, dude, I'm excited for that. I can't wait. It's going to make me always wonder what Christopher Nolan could have done with a fantastical Batman, because, his Batman was very grounded. Good Dark Knight movie. But hey, man, also that does actually worry me now that I bring that up is Christopher Nolan's action. Because you got to admit, that's one of the things that was kind of lacking in his Batman movies. His action fight scenes, very laughable. I'm sorry. I love you, Christopher Nolan, but that fight between him and Bane, I love you if you thought that was one of the greatest Batman fights. Like, I just couldn't. That's one of the things I disliked about his Batman, is the hand-to-hand fight scenes. Wasn't doing it. But the action in Inception was pretty cool. The action in Tenet was cool, but it was only cool because of the reverse shots and the way it got creative in that. So I wonder how the action is going to look with them describing this as an action epic, Nonetheless, very excited. Love that they're going to be love that he's going to be tackling this. This movie's going to be huge. There was also a big topic of conversation because I don't know if you saw, like, people like Soups had to Google what the Odyssey was, and then he screenshotted the plot synopsis. He screenshotted the plot synopsis from Google going, "Oh my guys, holy crap, have you heard about this?" And then for a whole day, it became a debate with film bros about, you don't know what the Odyssey is? Pish posh. We all have things we don't know. When the Dogman movie came out, that Dogman movie come out, I hit Google. And had to find out what Dogman was. We don't all read great literature. some of us miss out on that literature. So don't dog him. And like I said, don't think this makes me smart because I knew what the Odyssey was. Only reason I knew is because I like Greek mythology. Ask me something about the Great Gatsby? Gonna look at you with a dead stare. The Great who? To Kill a Mockingbird? Well, I don't think we should kill birds. What is that? Not me, man. Not me. Okay. Update on Hercules. I mean, if you want an update, the last update we heard on the live action Hercules movie, which I kind of hope isn't true, but whatever, is that they're going to change the Disney's live action Hercules, since we're on the topic of Greek mythology. The last update we heard is that they were going to change the point of view of the Hercules live action movie that the Russo brothers are producing, where Hades will actually be the main character of the movie. And we will see the Hercules story through his point of view, which could work. Oh, yeah, that could be fine, but as a Hercules stan, and that's one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. I still listen to that soundtrack to this day. That guitar, Hercules theme, banging. I kind of just wanted to focus on Hercules, but maybe this is the different route they could go with. So there was that. But I think Guy Pearce, someone just asked who's directing that. Guy Pearce, I believe, is the one. But it's been delayed and silent so long, it could be a new director by now.